Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the most simplest trend trading strategy. You know, I'm a trend trader and I love taking advantage of trends. So now I'm going to be sharing with you the easiest and most profitable trend trading strategy. Okay, now in this strategy we are just going to be using only one tool, which I know that most of us know about, but maybe you have not been taking advantage of that tool. All right, so once you discover a trending market, all you need is just to impute this tool. Then this tool will give you your entry point, it will give you your take profit levels, it will also give you your stop loss level. Okay, so you don't have to bother about anything, whether you know how to analyze the trade or not, whether you know price action or not, whether you know about maybe indicators or not. Maybe if you are completely new to trading, you can still use this strategy. It's very simple and profitable. So how do we use this strategy? Once you're able to identify a trending market, you are good to go. Okay, once you identify a trending market, you are good to go. Once you know what is a swing high, swing lows, you are good to go. Before we proceed, this is simply what I mean by swing. The price moves in swings. Okay, the price don't just move this way to the downside. Okay, so as the price is moving to the downside, the price moves in swings, which is this and this. So these are the swings this price is making as the price keep pushing to the downside. The same if the price pushing is going to the upside, the price don't just go straight this way to the upside. The price still make those movements in swings, okay, or zigzag movement, anything like that, to the upside. Okay, that's what most people know. It's known as impulsive move pullbacks and all that. So these are the swings, but we are interested in these swings now. That's the only thing we are going to be focusing on. So as the price is making this movement, okay, you only just need one tool to take advantage of this movement. Okay, so probably this video is going to be brief and straight to the point. Okay, now all you need to do, okay, is just to we are going to be using our Fibonacci retracement tool for this trade. Okay, so now what you need to do is to click on your chart this way, go to this point to pick your tool where we always pick our drawing tool or anything. Just click on it, then go to plus and look for Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so we have it right here. Okay, this is our Fibonacci retracement tool. So you just select on it. Okay, so once you select on it, how do you place this tool? Okay, I've already set my own up this way. Okay, you can see I only have 0.00. I have 50, that's level 0.00, level 50, 61.8, 100. Then I also have other levels here like these ones. Okay, so what are these levels for? So let me just explain the levels to you guys so that you understand how to use this strategy to your advantage. Okay, so now if you see the level 61.8 and 50 will be my entry point. Okay, that's my entry point. Okay, so basically once you be able to set your own here, if I click here and hold, it's going to give me this option of pen tool or icon right there. Click on it, scroll down to where you have the levels, which is down here. You can see the levels down here. So you just click on this pen icon right here. Okay, just click on the pen icon. I have my own setup. So if you have it by default, all you need to do is to click on the delete icon here. So once you click on delete icon, it's going to give you this option to select anyone you want to delete. Okay, you might have this 32 point something, all those numbers, just delete them and leave your own. As you can see, this one is just 0.0, 50, 61, 100, 161.8, 261.8. I think I even advise you stop at 261.8. okay, because we are just taking, that should be our last take profit. But if you want to extend your profit level, you can also add 423.6, okay, or 71.8, which is not even necessary right here. So I should even delete that level. Okay, So but that's exactly what you need. After that, you click on done. That's how to set up your own. Then here what I will do is I will increase this to 4, okay, so that it will be a bit bolder for us to see clearly. Okay, so this is exactly the indicator, sorry, the tool we are going to be using for this. Okay, how do we use this tool now? That's the question. How do we use the tool? So for us to use this tool is very simple. What you need to see is I want to see the price make if the price is trending to the upside, you want to see the price make this impulsive move to the upside, then pull back. Okay, then if you are waiting another impulsive move confirming this as an uptrend, then as the price is pulling back this way, okay, trying to pull back, you are going to pick your tool. Okay, you are going to pick your Fibonacci tool. What you are going to do is that you are going to simply drop it at the swing low, previous swing low for an uptrend. Okay, once you drop it at the previous swing low, once you drop it, you drag it to the highest, that is the current swing high, which is at this point. You drag it there, then you will have these lines. Maybe here should be maybe here is 50, 61, or any other stuff, maybe other numbers here. So we are going to be looking for the price to hit our the first one should be 50. That's our first entry, or 61.8. okay, so these are our entries. So if the price hits this level, which is 50, and give us a signal to enter the trade, we are going to enter, which the signal we are going to be using is candlesticks. Okay, we are going to be using candlesticks. Now if the price break that 50 level and come down to 61.8 and still give us room to enter, we are going to still enter this trade. So that's exactly how to use this particular tool. It's very simple to use, okay, and easy. Now for instance, look at the current price action. Now you can see that this is the current swing high, okay, and this is the recent swing low. That's the current swing low. Okay, so what do? I just need to pick this tool and put at this swing high. Okay, I'll put it here, which is this swing high, and I will drag it to the downside, okay, to the last, which is this swing low here. Okay, I'll drag it to this swing low. Then from there I will now get my level, which should be maybe the 50 should be here, the 60 should be here, or anything like that. Then I will start targeting entry any point around here. Okay, so quickly I'll just go pick that indicator, tool. I'll go to Fibonacci, go to the plus icon right here, then look for Fibonacci retracement. Then I pick it, drop it here as we explained, drag it down to the last point here. Okay, so that's exactly where it should be. You can see here and here. So this is my swing high. Okay, so what am I waiting for? I'm looking for the price, or I'm waiting for the price to push up to this level. So once the price is here, I'm going to be looking for bearish candlestick pattern for me to take this trade. It might be shooting star, it might be double, maybe it might be tweezer stop, or it might be hanging man, or any other candlestick pattern, evening star and all that, maybe bearish inside bar or bearish engulfing. Once I see any of these candlesticks right there, I'm going to be taking a short entry. Okay, so once I take this entry, my stop loss is going to be my TP is going to be 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. So my stop loss, if I'm entering on 50, okay, my stop loss should be above the 60 line. Okay, if I'm taking from 60, my stop loss should still be above that 60 line. Okay, then my TP should be ×2, ×3, or 4 of my stop loss. Okay, so now this is my target. Now this is the current price. You can see this is a live trade. Okay, I'm just waiting for the price to pull back to this level for me to take a trade. Okay, so all I need to do now is to pick, if I don't want to leave all this tool, that is the Fibonacci tool here, so that my chart will look neat, I'll just pick a tool which is the rectangular shape. then drop it here. Okay, so this shape I will drop it here. Okay, so I will now delete my Fibonacci. So now it's out. Now I'm going to be waiting for the price to just hit this level. So once the price hit this level, I'm going to be taking my trade. So I will just look for candlestick pattern around there. So this is my setup now. I'm just waiting for the price to come back to that level for me to take a trade. So once the price is there and give me room, I will enter for a sell. Okay, so if you look what have been happening, so if you want to backtest this now, if you look here, we had the swing high right here, okay, and we have the swing low right here. So how do we now speculate this movement or predict this movement to the downside, this massive movement to the downside? How do we predict that? So all we need to do is to still pick our Fibonacci retracement tool, then we mark it out, then we go there, pick that Fibonacci retracement tool, then first you drop it at the previous swing high for a downtrend, then extend it to the low. I'll drop it here. Okay, this is the point. You can see where it is. That will down drag it to this level. Okay, so this is my level now. Okay, you can see this is the low and this is the high. So the first place I drop it is here, then drag it way to the downside, which is the second point. Okay, and it will now give me my two levels, which is my entry target. Then in there, I'm going to be looking for candlestick pattern right there to go short. Okay, so this is exactly how to take or take this trade or make entry on this trade, on this kind of price action. So what am I seeing there? I can easily, before then, still pick my rectangular shape, put here. Okay, and I will be waiting for the price to bounce back to that zone for me to make my entry. Okay, maybe I've put it this way now, and I removed my Fibonacci just to keep my chart neat. So now the price is back here. Sorry, now the price is back here. So if you look closely, you are going to see a lot of candlestick patterns there. You can see the weak rejection at that zone. So the weak rejection is high. The price has been rejected at that zone for hours. Okay, for hours. We have the shooting star right there. We have also the evening star also right there, which all of them are the powerful bearish candlestick patterns. Okay, so once you discover that at the closing of the shooting star right there at the top, okay, which is this, at the close of this shooting star, you are going to be making entry. Okay, you are going to be making entry to the downside, or you are entering at this one. Okay, any of them that closes below, which is a bearish candlestick pattern, you are making your entry. Okay, to ride the trade to the downside. So that is basically how to take advantage of this trade. So your stop loss should just simply be above 60 level, which is something like, they just give it a like 2 or 5, between 2 and 5 pips above the 61.8 level. Okay, your TP times 2 times 3 times 4 of your stop loss. Okay, so that is exactly how to take this kind of trade. Okay, you keep your chart neat, you just picture a perfect entry and you make your entry. So we keep going. So let's say this is a swing high, guys. Okay, this is another swing high right here, and this is the swing low. So how do we speculate this movement right here to the downside? Okay, so all we need to do is to see if we have a valid entry. We're using our strategy. I'll pick my two Fibonacci retracement to place at the top, drag it to the last point, then extend it this way. Okay, so now I will now pick my rectangular shape, drop here, okay, and delete my Fibonacci. So when the price is here, do we have any candlestick pattern at that zone? Yes, we do. We had that bearish engulfing candlestick at that zone, which is the candlestick that will trigger our entry, that will help us enter that trade at that point. You can see that red momentum candlestick to the downside that completely covered the previous one. Okay, and you can still take it as tweezer stop, okay, which is still a strong bearish candlestick pattern. Then you make entry and you enjoy that massive drop to the downside. So it's very simple and easy to use. Okay, so what if the price is trending to the upside? Okay, but if you look here, that's not actually we have not actually confirmed the trend. The price is just made a movement to the upside, so we needed a retracement, then another impulsive move for us to confirm the uptrend. But this high could not break the high one here. The high two could not break the high one, which made it impossible for us to confirm this as an uptrend. So this is not actually an uptrend right here. So you need to confirm the movement before you actually give it a name, maybe as uptrend or downtrend or something like that. Okay, so that is exactly the difference between you taking a random trade and taking a trade with a system, a working system. Okay, now this is another level. Okay, let's say the price, if you are using this first one here, you can actually use this first one here, or you can use this one here. Okay, these are different level swings, okay, to take. Now if you are taking it from here, you'll be putting your, let's say we want to we are speculating this movement here, okay, to the downside. So if you come here, if you come at this zone, we're going to place our first entry here, which is our level 1. Then here is going to be the swing low. Okay, so here is going to be the swing low. Do we have any from here? Sorry, we have the swing high, the first level here, the second level is here. Okay, here is going to be the swing low, and here is the swing, the first one is the swing high. So we have 1, 2. So we are going to place our Fibonacci here and drag it way to the downside, okay, to see if we are going to get the level somewhere here or here. Okay, so what I need to do, I will just pick my 2 Fibonacci retracement tool again, put it at the top here, okay, and I will drag it to the downside to this level. So if you look, you can see at this point, which is still our level 61.8 and 50, then you pick your rectangular shape to, you know, mark out that particular point. Okay, so you can even extend it this way. You can even extend it. So these are our targets now. So I'll just delete this. So when the price pull back to this level, so we zoom in a bit just to see price action around that zone. Okay, once the price pull back to this zone, you might be taking this trade here if you see any candlestick pattern. So probably if I'm the one taking this trade, I might not actually enter this trade at this point. Okay, even though I have the tweezer top, but the way the second candle, which is the bearish candle right here, closes, is closed with a kind of impulsive price being rejected. Okay, showing that the buyers are still around. Okay, the buyers are still in this market, and even the second other candlestick that follows is still closing that way. So I will still not be comfortable to take this trade, but you can actually take the trade if you wish, and maybe you are going to make some money. So I will still wait and wait and wait until I see a good bearish candlestick pattern. So look at the point I could have taken this trade also if I'm watching, okay, this chart. At this point, I've seen this hanging man and also the shooting star. Could have entered that trade at that point. Okay, so if I entered, you can see the price actually pulled back. But remember, my stop loss should be above, maybe 5 pips or 6 pips above my level 61.8, which is this above this my rectangle. Okay, remember that this my rectangle is the 50 and 61.8, so I'm going to shift my stop loss above it, maybe 5 pips or 2 pips or 3 pips above. Okay, and you can see the price still move well, okay, to our direction. So probably if you enter the first trade using that candlestick here, you will just see yourself in small loss. At the end of the day, you enter profit again and move it massively to the downside. Or if you have waited and also take this entry, which is the best entry right here, which is this tweezer top. Okay, at that zone, you're still going to push it way to the downside. Okay, so that's basically this. So let's assume that you want to take this trade also, this one here. Okay, you still have the swing low here, so you just pick your 2, drop at the top, drag it way to the downside. Okay, at the top. Okay, I want to make sure it's up. Okay, so this is the level to the upside. I'll drag it here, so you can see the price actually approach our level. So you can still, this is also a valid trade if you wish to take it. This is also a valid trade to take. Okay, so this is simple and it keep happening, guys. It keep happening and you keep making money. Okay, this is our next target. Once the price bounce back to this level, we are going to be making entry to go short. Okay, so that's exactly how to use this strategy. It's simple and it's also profitable, and it keep happening. You need a strategy that will give you room to enter trades, not just strategy that maybe in a week you just have one setup, okay, or good setup. So you need a strategy that gives you this flexibility and opportunities in the market. Okay, so that's exactly how to use this strategy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share this video. If you are new to my channel, subscribe. Okay, if you are an old member or something but you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.